Hey, what's up, traders? All right, so showing you the daily chart of the SPY here. You can see we basically closed pretty close to where we opened. As I've been saying lately, the afternoons have been pretty boring. The mornings have been pretty decent. I'll slide over my trades for today, which is all my trades for October so far because today's October 1st. Anyway, another really nice day. Can't say enough about the teamwork in the chat room. Keep in mind that includes scale outs. I did not trade 27 different symbols today, but we're rolling right along, being very selective, being patient, waiting for our entries, and then getting along when they make sense, right? All right, so what do we watch for tomorrow? RKT, big move today. There was a headline about Rocket Mortgage and some sort of collaboration or something with Realtor.com, and I'll tell you what, this thing held up really, really well today. Saw some people make really nice trades in this one. I called the first pullback play idea. I bid too low on the first pullback, so I didn't get filled. But I saw some people make a killing in this one. Congrats. Definitely want to watch that for a follow through day tomorrow. By the way, real quick, this was, I think, the day they came out with earnings after hours. I can't remember where my fill was, but I posted my results after hours. I'm sharing this for a reason. I took an after hours trade in this and scaled out. And on some of my shares, I made like $3 a share, right? In an after hours trade. But all of my trades were green in after hours on that. Had a really nice bid and got filled, and had a nice reversal in my favor, right? So somebody on StockTwits just hammers me for that. Really, you sold RKT for a $3 gain with a company that's got this great of and I can't remember what, like balance sheet, income statement, whatever, right? And that's the difference between thinkers and day traders. Day traders, we don't think about all that. Income statements, balance sheets doesn't mean a damn thing. We play the charts, play the order flow, right? So this guy that chastised me, and I think one of my sells might have been like 31 or 32 in after hours, which you can't even see on the chart. What has it been doing ever since? Remember, I got chewed out and called an idiot for a $3, probably a 10% trade, 10% in my favor in about 15 minutes. I got called an idiot for that, and look what it's done ever since. It's been bleeding from 29 down to 20. Well, anyway, nice move today. I just wanted to share that story because it's just symptomatic of people having the wrong mindset, or somebody thinking they know everything. There's a lot of that out there in the financial world. I don't claim to know everything, but I do know what I'm doing, right? And I'm a day trader. I always joke around. I don't hold anything overnight. I won't even hold my wife overnight, right? So I don't have to worry. I'm not sitting in Rocket from 29 all the way down to 20. And you know what he's probably been doing for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Bashing anyone on StockTwits. I wouldn't know because I blocked him. Bashing anyone on StockTwits that says anything negative about Rocket, right? As he's slowly bleeding too. So suffice it to say, there's a lot of stupid people out there. Stupid's not fair. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Anyway, I want to watch this tomorrow for a possible trade. Remember, when you watch my videos, I am looking for things that might give me a trade tomorrow. I'm in cash every night. VVPR, finally starting to really curl back up. Kind of connect the tops of these candles. You can kind of picture a little, flag or wedge forming. Pretty strong day today and a fairly strong close. This is a tricky trader, but it's certainly, bulls are back in charge here. So let's keep our eyes on that one. CBAT, CBAT, had this crazy 2-day move. Did a nice bounce today. So I'm just going to see if the bounce follows through tomorrow. Don't love that setup, but ADRO, decent volume, kind of a couple catalysts above, so I want to keep my eyes on that one. TCS at the Container Store, and a big rip today. Generally, when you get a big move like this, if you go back and look at all the daily candles, right, you don't see, going back, you don't see any candle as long as today. So is tomorrow the day to get long? Probably not. But this nice volume pop and the strong close, you never know, right? I might get a really nice trade in that one tomorrow. Let's see, I got ADR on my list twice, so let's get that off of there. Big C, let me type this one out. BIGC. This one's super interesting to me. I had that big day 3 days ago, topped out at 89.80. Today tops out at 89.79. So I'm just going to round up and say I love this through 90 tomorrow. This thing can really make some moves, as you can see back here. When it does move, feels like it's bottomed and heading up from here. So definitely want to watch that one. D-Dog, an inside day today after the big day yesterday. So we're going to keep our eyes on DDOG. CT, I didn't type that right. CTIC had this gap up, sold off. Next thing you know, today is whittling its way back through yesterday's candle. So strong stock there. Let's keep our eyes on that one. ADIL, kind of a sleeper. Had this big move 3 days ago, a couple days lower on declining volume. Pretty decent setup. It's so far off of its highs from the other day, though. It makes me like it a little less because you got a lot of people underwater. But still, a pretty decent setup for a potential bounce play tomorrow. NNOX, not a pretty chart here, but in after hours. This is went out in it's actually after hours, still open for 12 more minutes. It's trading at 30.55. So really nice looking gap up potentially in the morning. We're going to watch that for potential gap play. And IDT, I believe, had earnings, and it's trading at 8.31 in after hours, so somewhere right up about here. All right, there's plenty to watch. We'll add other gappers that we spot in the pre-market. Let's work together like we've been doing. Have another great day tomorrow. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in the morning.